So here we are, this is Currie practice route 2. We're just leaving the test centre area and we're going to turn left at the end of the road. At the roundabout, we're going to take the second exit ahead. It's a bit of a closed junction, this roundabout, and the cars from the right arrive quite quickly and quite suddenly. So what we're going to do, looking over to the right hand side, and we're going to take the pizza crust position. Following that outside edge, and we're just going to do mirror and signal to exit the roundabout. Going along here, you have a few speed bumps and a couple of parked cars. Just watch you, again, you don't go over the speed limit here, it's a 20. Temporary traffic lights here on the left hand side. You'll see the sign in a little second, there's a little red sign. Please wait here when the lights are at stop. At the end of the road, turn right. So the vehicles coming from the left and right have total priority. It's always a bit of a dodgy one, this one. There's always cars parked on the right hand side. And at this point here, you're looking way down that hill, because if there's a car that decides to come up, you're looking for a space on your right hand side for them to go in. As you can see, there's a guy that's stopped on our right hand side just waiting on us. At this point here, it is still a 20 zone. There's no speed bumps, and you've only got that white marking on the road that tells you it's a 20 zone at this point. So be cautious that you don't go too fast. The corner up here, it's a tight left-hand bend, so you want to get the speed right the way down. At this point here, we're going to go into the station car park, so it's the next road on the left. As we go in here, we'll probably either do a reverse bay park or a forward bay park. If you're doing a forward bay park, you've got to park into a space on the left or onto the right. You're not allowed to drive straight on into the bays. It's usually quite busy in this car park. You don't really get the opportunity to have an empty car park like what we do today. There's two spaces round the corner here. They're both disabled spaces. You wouldn't do a reverse bay park in there or a forward bay park in them. And at the end of the road, we're going to turn left. Just watch the speed limit change. And again, there's another speed limit change. National speed limit, 60 miles per hour. You don't need to do it into the corner. Once you've straightened up here, check your mirror, increase your speed. Just basically drive to the road conditions so you can see quite a bit into the distance up ahead. So there's no reason why you wouldn't be up to 60 mile an hour at this point. At this point, we can see that the road is going into a bend up ahead. So you would just start to slow down about now. Once the road's straightened up, again, go back on the gas, checking your mirror before you do so. And then at the end of the road, we're going to turn right. Now the speed limit out here is a 50 miles per hour zone. At the roundabout, we're going to take the second exit ahead. So this is the spiral roundabout at the park and ride. So as we can see in the road markings, we've got an arrow saying straight ahead. So we just stay in that lane. Whatever we do, we just stay in our lane. Mirror, signal, exit the roundabout. And we're going to just go immediately into the bus lane. Just watch out. We know we can drive in the bus lane, but a lot of people don't realise that they're allowed to drive in the bus lane. So they'll drive in the lane on the right-hand side, and then at the last minute, when the solid white line disappears, they'll come swerving over. We're going to take the second exit ahead at this roundabout, following the signs basically for Edinburgh. So at this point here, as much as we know that we're in the correct lane, just watch these people on the right-hand side. It isn't uncommon that they come flying off and they turn to the left. So anywhere about here, we're going to do left mirrors, interior mirror, left signal. Now usually with my car, when we come around here, our signal's still on, so pop your signal back off again. And at the roundabout, we're going to take the second exit ahead. And the lane in which you're wanting to be here is the middle lane. You can see the left lane just pops up. The lights are at green just now. They were at green for quite a while there. So of course what I've done is I've checked my interior mirror. I've not slowed down for a green light because that would be wrong. I've just been aware that the lights could change fairly quickly. So I've checked my mirror. There was nobody tailgating me and I was able to stop for the amber. And amber means stop, remember, if you can. and it's safe to do so. So interior mirror left signal. At the roundabout, we'll take the second exit ahead. As we approach the roundabout, we can't see over to the right hand side because of the bush. So roughly about there, you're pointing the car to where you want to go, checking to your right, looks good, join the roundabout, pizza crust position, mirrors and signal, exit the roundabout. So we're going to take the third exit right at the next roundabout. So we're going to have to move over into the right hand lane. So mirrors, mirror, mirror, is it safe? If it's safe, indicate, move over. Pop the indicator off because you've only used your indicator to move the lanes, and we're going to do mirror, mirror, signal right again for the roundabout for the third exit. Tyre and tarmac behind the white car. As we go round here, we're in the cheesy bit, the inside bit of the pizza. And we just stay in the inside bit of the pizza and then just point the car to where you want to go, left mirror, left signal. Your speed limit down here is a 30. However, there is lots of furniture here. You've got vehicles parked up on the left, you've got bus stops, there's a lot of street furniture, islands, etc. Oh look, a hidden speed limit sign. At the roundabout, we're going to take the second exit ahead. As you approach this roundabout, point the car where you want it to go, look to your right hand side. If there's nothing there, just join the roundabout. There's tar banding on this roundabout. Just disregard that it's not telling you it's a lane or anything like that. Mirrors and signal, exit the roundabout. At this point here, it's imperative that you do not go above 20 miles per hour. This section of road is at 20 miles per hour all the way along here past Sainsbury's up to the viaduct. So the lights up ahead are at green. They will change just as I'm going through them. Keep watching. Boom. There was no way I was able to stop. If I had applied the brakes, I would have stopped halfway out in the junction. No point in doing that. So at this point here, the bus lane on your left-hand side, you cannot drive in it at any time. Do not drive in that bus lane. It is a 24-hour bus lane. And at the end of the road, we're going to turn right. And you're now in a 30 zone. Just watch your position here, into the right-hand lane. Traffic lights will go for cars going round to the left-hand side, going towards Slateford. And we'll just sit and wait at the lights. So you're still in a 30 mph zone, and you will see a 30 miles per hour sign in a little second on the left and on the right hand side. It's a large sign, so it's a good reminder it is a 30. It's a 30 all the way up to Balerno. So there's not a lot happening going up Lanark Road here. You're still in a 30 miles per hour zone. You've got a few junctions on the left, few on the right hand side, bus stops, cycle lanes. Not a lot happening. Just remember it's a 30, so stay at 30 whatever you do. You will get somebody tailgating potentially going up here, but just ignore them. Stay at your 30 mile per hour and just be aware of them. We're going to take the next road on the left. Just watch when you turn into this road here. You've got some solid white markings there. They do not want to see you driving over them. Quick glance in the left mirror just to make sure you're not going to wipe out a cyclist. And into the road you go. So we'll come up here, we'll do an emergency stop, a reverse parallel park. And probably several pull over on the lefts. Going to take the next road on the right, being cautious that we don't cut in front of the junction. And at the end of the road, we're going to continue ahead here. Just watch this one. This is a very, very, very dodgy junction. If you can't see, do not go. Slowly peeping and creep, moving the head left and right constantly as you're emerging out. Look how slow I'm going to emerge out. Left, right with the head. Once I see that it's okay and it's clear, then I go. We maybe even do a pull up on the right and reverse 2 car lengths in this street. At the end of the road, we're going to turn right. Again, this is a test of your situational ability and your awareness. If you can't see, you cannot go. If it's busy like how it is, we just got to like it and lump it and just sit there and wait there until it gets a bit quieter, until we can see that there's an opportunity, a safe opportunity to pull out to the right. At this point here, we got stuck in some traffic lights, so I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. So we're back on the Lanark Road in the 30 miles per hour zone. At this point here, I would get you to pull up on the left-hand side. Juniper Green's always had cars parked up on the left or on the right-hand side up ahead. Just watch the tire and tarmac here, guys. It looks like I'm not giving tire and tarmac, but I definitely was. The camera angle compared with where my head is, there's plenty of space between me and the car in front. It's always a tight squeeze up here, guys. If you've got space to get through, you can go through. If you've not got any space to go through, just hold back. Going to take the next road on the right. Then I would get you to pull up on the left somewhere here. Going round this bend, I would want you to take it very, very slowly. You never know who's coming round the other side. So in this circumstances, any oncoming cars have priority, and I've seen a Jeep coming towards us, so I've just waited and held back. But he's seen me as a learner car and decided that he would flash me, and that's the only reason that I've went through. So he's allowed us to go through, so that's fine. But you would only go through if you could understand what they were flashing for. And that's us back to the beginning again.